simplify this? And why does it have to be, the Zen ki calm, think calm, do calm kind of a thing, right? My question, I'll start off with Sakshi. Why do you think that, we have to look at you as sage and sons and not look at you as human beings?
I don't know who said that you have to look at us in a, you know, like we're sage or something. But when we talk about engagement programs and corporate work and work from home, all of the entire gamut, right? So uh, it's not just meditation, or it's not just or the calm process that we expect. It's an everyday process. We need to work upon it every day consistently. It's not like, okay, some pandemic happened, now we would engage into well-being, or okay, there is a deadline or there's appraisal, then we would do something about it. Usually this is the trend that we see, right? The idea is that it's a continuous process, and it's not meditation. Meditation is part of the well-being, right? So you need to work on the basic lifestyle management, which starts from your thoughts to your body. And when we talk about calmness and we talk about Zen, it's basically because a lot of your body sensations are controlled by your thoughts, right? Your brain and your
So,
mind, they control so much
I'll tell
of
you.
your body.
So Sakshi, I'll pause you there and I'll ask Hina this, right? Our mind is controlled by our supervisors, right? It's not controlled by us when it comes to work, right? There's somebody who's breathing down my neck, and he needs more programs on mental health awareness. Many of the employees need. And actually, you talking from an employee's perspective, right? So, what do you have to say? How do we get that ignition on for people who don't understand that?
See, Vinay, the need for what you're saying, Zen or meditation, which I use a lot, frankly, is because there is so much of stress and anxiety all around, more so than ever in the new normal. People are facing stress, people are facing anxiety, and as you said, work from home, balancing, multitasking, so many things. So it is tough, and that's why it is coming in the forefront. That's why leadership is actually looking at such sessions on mental health and emotional wellness, because the one thing that I always talk about is words drive your thoughts, and thoughts drive your action. So if somebody is yelling, what are the words that they are talking to themselves, or thoughts that they are thinking to themselves? Because that's what is going inside and that's what is coming outside. So
interesting, very interesting. Wayne, you have this game chair that you're using for mental or wellness program, right? So what do you think? Should we just play games when we are stressed out instead of working out or meditating or anything else?
Unfortunately, not a very easy answer. So first of all, to call the current times driven by the pandemic as the new normal is actually a massive service to mankind, because no human was ever designed to live like this. You're not designed to be cooped up within one place for extended periods of time. It messes with your head. You're not designed to not be exposed to sunlight, fresh air, and things like that. So if you really ask me what people are supposed to do for wellness from the perspective, I would say get out of the house. But then that goes in direct contravention with lockdowns and things like that. So the thing is that I'm sitting on a gaming chair, and actually I don't really use this chair. My dad uses this chair because he's someone who's desk bound. I'm not desk bound. So he needs excellent lumbar support and things like that. So we went ahead with the investment of the chair. All that is great. But when I was using this chair, I was using it only while I was gaming. Gaming and things like that are handy from the perspective of, I don't know, in some cases, even retraining the brain, sort of switching off a certain circuit and switching into something else. And for example, if you have a very stressful day, I would advise a violent game. As much as that might make a lot of people haw, that's not the case. It actually does work for you. It does de-stress you. It sort of switches off certain things and it gets you to relax. And it probably increases the likelihood of you being a little more chill in real life.
Got it. No, this is going to be an interesting conversation because I'm going to play the devil's advocate as an HR. I'm the outside man in this whole group here. So I'm going to have some very interesting conversations with three of you. And I invite everybody else to come join us on 3rd of June for the rings view of how we can look at wellness as intrinsic and not an external force, and how can we adopt to it to help us prosper in life in general, not just at work. So look forward to seeing all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Vinay. See you on 3rd June.
Thank you.